How's it going, everyone? It's GadgetsBoy. Welcome to another video. Now, OPPO have just announced 3 new devices. So that's the OPPO Reno series. So this is the Reno 4 Pro, and there's also Reno 4 and the Reno 4Z. This series is meant to be aimed at people looking for a mid-range device but want that flagship experience. They don't want to compromise in that area. And we're going to take a look and see what they're all about and see if it's primed to actually offer that experience for those looking for that exact offer. Let's take a look. Inside the box, you get a silicone case, some booklets with quick start guide and warranty information. You get the smartphone itself, and this is the Galactic Blue version. And it looks beautiful and very slick as well with that 3D curved edge, both front and back. So it makes it nice and comfortable to hold in hand, although I'm still a big fan of flat screen displays. You also get a 65-watt Super VOOC brick in there. You get a USB-C cable with green inserts and a pair of in-ear headphones as well. So everything you need to use this smartphone is all in a box, ready to go. As mentioned already, this is the Reno 4 Pro 5G, but OPPO also announced the cheaper Reno 4 and the Reno 4Z or Z, depending on where you're watching it from. The Reno 4 Pro 5G has a 6.5-inch AMOLED Full HD Plus display with a respectable 90Hz refresh rate. You get an under-display fingerprint scanner, Gorilla Glass 5, 12 GB of RAM and 256 GB of internal storage, that's UFS 2.1. There's no IP rating and it uses Qualcomm Snapdragon 765G. On the back, you have 3 cameras, a 48 megapixel camera, a 12 megapixel ultra wide, a 13 megapixel 5x hybrid zoom tele lens, and you got laser detect autofocus. On the front, you have a 32 megapixel hole punch selfie camera, and for battery, there's a 4000 mAh battery that's ready to go to last you all day, and it supports that 65-watt SuperVooc 2.0 fast charge. So you can get 100% charge in just 36 minutes. The Reno 4 and Reno 4 Pro aren't quite far off in terms of specifications. The standard Reno 4 has a 6.4-inch display with 60Hz refresh rate, uses the same processor, but on camera, you have a dual selfie camera on the front, so a 32 megapixel and a 2 megapixel dual camera. And on the back, there's a 48 megapixel main camera, 8 megapixel ultra wide and a 2 megapixel mono. It has a smaller 8 GB of RAM and 128 GB of internal storage, again UFS 2.1. You have Gorilla Glass 3 Plus, 4020 mAh battery, so slightly bigger, and it also supports that SuperVooc charging system as well. And you also get that under-display fingerprint scanner. The Reno 4Z is where things get a little bit tricky when it comes to which one to go for in the lineup, because the Pro in the Reno 4 Pro suggests you're getting top of the line specs, the best of the best. The Z comes with a bigger 6.57-inch display with 120Hz refresh, but it's LCD and not AMOLED display of the Pro version. All devices are 5G equipped and take dual SIM cards. The Z also has a fingerprint sensor but on the side, but you get a smaller 8 GB of RAM, 128 GB of storage, again UFS 2.1. You get a slower 18 watts charging and MediaTek Dimensity 800, which was just announced. You also get Gorilla Glass 3 Plus, 4000 mAh battery, and camera-wise, a 16 plus 2 megapixel hole punch selfie camera. And for the main camera, you get same as the Reno 4 standard, but with an additional 2 megapixel retro camera that bakes in some of the filters in your images. When it comes to graphics, the 2 Qualcomm devices uses Adreno 620 graphics processor in there, and the MediaTek version uses a Mali G57 MC4 GPU. Elsewhere, we have ColorOS 7.2 based on Android 10, and it offers things like dark mode, and it's also very easy to navigate, it's very clean, and comes with new features such as gravity wallpaper, one-handed operation, slow loop, personalized recommendations, smart video editor, and one-button trimming for local music. First impressions, the Reno 4 Pro 5G looks really nice. It actually looks really premium. I like the material, I like the color. It doesn't have IP68 rating, which is disappointing. Camera looks like it's set to be a really good camera as well, with ultra night shots and ultra steady mode and all that kind of stuff. It's got all it takes to actually be a really good competitor in the market that it's in. However, that price point does really hit hard when you think about other devices in the market right now, like the OnePlus, the offerings from OnePlus and Google Pixel as well. So that's something to think about. But besides that, it's packing a punch and it's got a lot to offer for its users. So that's it for the Reno 4 Pro 5G, guys. Let me know what you think, as always, in the comments below. If this is your first time on the channel, make sure you subscribe, give it a thumbs up and share it as well. It does really help me out. And hit that bell notification as well, so you'll be one of the first people to know every time there's a new video up on the channel. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.